No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
What? Because of that stuff that's, I don't know, going on here? Or what? Huh? Why? Oh my God.
Hello.
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
But she didn't answer why she was like, oh my God, when she saw the picture. Like, was the background different or something?
It's so peaceful. But for how long? Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Oh yeah, I see. New message from Loretta. Yeah, she was the blonde girl, okay. Hey Loretta, just checking, is everything okay? Yes Max, why do you ask? No real reason, but please tell me if there's anything dangerous going on with you. None more than usual. Again, what is this about? It's nothing, I promise, I'm just checking in. Alright, well, thanks for the super weird check-in, I guess. Meet Moses for hot chocolate. Oh, I don't want that thingy to screen.
His students don't call him Space Daddy for nothing. No matter how often he tells them not to.
Space Daddy, okay? Everett Observatory Lecture Series, Mondays at 2 p.m. in the planetarium. Next week's topics: Astrophysics is for everyone, no dumb question. Introduction to the Stars by Moses Murphy, graduate student. I love planetariums, even though I've only ever been like once or twice into one. Podcast flyers. You've discovered a flyer for a podcast. Select listen to sit down and listen to it. My God. Cats are being loud again. Like, I appreciate stuff like that, but I don't want to sit and wait the whole time just to listen to something. Okay. Moses' office. 1 second. There's so much more.
Come for the world-class education. Stay for the timeshare presentation.
This classroom is reserved. Recovery will be holding workshops on Monday the 23rd, 10 a.m. Careers in pharmaceuticals. How can recovery help you? 2 p.m. Drug therapies. How recovery is making a difference. 4 p.m. Resume reviews and informational interviews with representatives from recovery pharmaceuticals. I swear to God, if you are throwing stuff away on the ground, stop it. Just stop.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
Haven't read that yet, but he looks kind of like an ass. I don't know, I don't like him. New president promises a bold new Caledon. Dr. Owen Teller will be the first to admit that he has big shoes to fill. In September, he became Caledon University's new president after the long tenure of Dr. Yasmin Fayyad. Since then, he's faced many detractors who question whether his proposed campus expansion and corporate partnerships are in keeping with Caledon's values. But Teller is undeterred. As a proud Caledon alumnus, I am delighted to return to my alma mater and shepherd the school into a new era. He tells me over a cappuccino in the school's Everett Observatory Cafe. Caledon has weathered many storms in the past year, both literal and reputational. But as we begin the arduous work of rebuilding, that's it, okay? I don't even get to know what kind of stuff he has for the future. Okay.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is...
He's like, don't ask me.
well, very highly regarded, it seems.
We're just friends, I swear.
You okay?
He's just
Sorry.
the astrophysicist daddy, or whatever he
Long
was
day.
called by some picture
You were saying?
poster.
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Sounds like you want to spend a lot of money while we're still trying to rebuild from the storm.
Well, we have to spend money. My predecessor's love of historic preservation has left us with beautiful buildings and cracked foundations. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
What the fuck? What kind of question is that?
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
See, I told you he's
Wow.
an asshole.
I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you.
Did they put in the wrong photograph? Like, that was clearly her taking a picture of herself. Like, what the fuck? Or what? Or did she mean the double exposure thingy that I pointed out? I don't know. What did she say? You, I guess?
Moses. I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I wasn't sure if I should. I've used my powers to save people before. It doesn't always end well.
Yet you came back here. And I'm glad you did.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
Practice rewind. Okay. Oops.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Let's first of all look around. Is that supposed to be some kind of Sailor Moon reference? No true samurai. Swordmaster Frostbite has plans for world domination and nothing can stop him. Until bookish high school girl learns that she is the reincarnation of an ancient samurai warrior, okay? With her two best friends, Hana Ishihara and Izumi Kanada. Kanada. What the fuck? Kanda. Our hero must find the courage to face Swordmaster Frostbite and save the world, but how can she prevail? After all, she is no true samurai. Okay, interesting. Model kit. Aw.
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his
Mecha
Control
defense.
Z. Moses' pride and joy. Though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my
That
powers.
thing must be so ultra expensive. So what else do you have here?
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Moses, you have to run of this. What? You have the run of this entire lab. Please leave me my little fiefdom? What the fuck is that word? This humble desk and computer. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I would love if there weren't any simulations running in this machine when I get back, Harold. Harold does seem like a fake name.
Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was. Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Okay. Don't mind me just looking around up here as well.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
She will return soon, though you may not spend class time writing her get well soon cards.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster? Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that.
The figurine is kind of cute.
When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened.
I see those swirls that apparently happened.
Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Moses, thank you for your card. My time at Caledon didn't end quite as I might have hoped, but I know that the school is in capable hands. I remember when Safia first met you and how excited she was to make such a bright new friend. I hope that wherever she is now, she knows how lucky she is to have friends like you and Maxine. Fondly, Yasmin. Okay, then let's try to use our
We've
rewind
covered a lot of
powers.
ground these past months together.
What is this? Okay.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section,
Save, rewinding 5 minutes or less. Rewinding with objects, small changes made in the past, rewinding in front of others. Why don't people notice when Max teleports? Perceptual completion, the influence of... I don't know how to pronounce the word in English. Schemas? Schemas? Untested. Timeline shifting. No evidence of other timelines seen since the merge. Avoid photo jumping. Large changes made in the past. Yeah.
no crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
8-2 attempted to capture footage of subject during a teleportation test using infrared camera. As expected, footage showed hotspots at subject starting and ending positions, with a slight change in atmospheric temperature consistent with subject's path across the room. No testing. Lunch in Burlington. 8-16. 16th 8, I guess, if you want to say it like that. Repetition testing. Subject broke, rewound, and unbroke the same mug 20 times. No nosebleeds or fatigue. No future repetition test per subject's request. 8:23. No testing. Subject needed tech support with the Caledon teacher portal. 8:30. Discuss plans for future tests. Monthly check of subject's vitals. No changes. 9:6. No testing. Machine Angel Marathon. 9:13. Testing the upper limits of subject's rewind window. Subject and tester set a timer for 10 minutes. When alarm sounded, subject rewound as far back as she could without strain. Average rewind time after 5 attempts, 5 minutes, 42 seconds. No nosebleeds or fatigue. So it's something that we can just learn to do again, I guess.
I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part. People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all.
Caledon graduate student falsely reported dead. Police blame computer error. Residents experience short-term memory loss in the wake of the perfect storm. Caledon's unanswered questions. Local meteorologists are struggling to explain how a Category 3 storm could strike an area with no warning last week. But as the town of Lakeport struggles to rebuild, even stranger questions are coming to light. Caledon University graduate student Safia Llewellyn Fayad was seen on campus on the same day that Lakeport police were interviewing suspects regarding her death. This reporter remembers reading Llewellyn my god, that name, Fayad's obituary in this very paper, though electronic records from that day have become corrupted and inaccessible. Interviews with Caledon students and faculty revealed further discrepancies. None of them had any memory of Fayad's death, though some recalled seeing a flower-covered memorial on campus the previous week. Fayad was unavailable for comment.
After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways. Not sure if I want to know if he's right.
Theoretical new powers. Fast forward. Tailored rewind. Rewinding one item, area, person, but not the rest. Photo jumping into photos. Max isn't in. Some success in the past, but inconclusive, possibly unsafe. Photo jumping into a photo and remaining indefinitely. Unsure of ramifications, one test. Discovering and shifting 2 other timelines. Splitting the timeline in 2 again. No plans to test, could kill Safi.
Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet.
Okay. What? Okay, I can go back. Oh, I thought I had to do stuff with these, like, I don't know, jump into a photo even though we are not supposed to do that.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment.
Yeah, the old power. Take.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Learn who killed the sword master. Did you put back the picture? I think. So inspect.
Well, you're definitely no true samurai. But are you the killer?
She's very pretty. What?
So your name is Mina, but did you kill the samurai? Where's the proof?
Whoops. Did she kill the samurai? I didn't know there's a kettle. You already read the letter.
Using a rewind test to get me into anime? Moses is abusing his powers. Are you my mystery killer?
There's nothing written anywhere.
It was you, Mina. I didn't know you had it in you.
Okay. Okay, makes sense, I guess.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Which locked door?
Mina Hiram.
Oh, okay. I thought I needed to go back so that we can do that.
What is he up to now? If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
Just rip it open or something.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
Did we steal a bike at some point? I don't remember.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Max is not affected by rewind. She retains facts and inventory objects. Rewind. Yeah. Oh no, wait. Actually, can I cancel? I don't think so, right? Now we have to open again.
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Yeah, we need to take that thingy with us.
A test where I get to break into things?
No.
Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
I thought we were just gonna pick up the scrambled
A test where I get to
muck.
break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
Okay. Oh my god, just do it.
A test where I get
Oh
to
my
break
god,
into
stop
things?
saying that.
Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
Do I need to find something else to open it? Because I couldn't take that. Couldn't take the mug with me, so... Is there anything else I can open it with? I don't think so.
If I want to get that mug, I'll have to find some way to protect it when it falls.
Okay. But what? There's nothing. What? Oh, what is this?
How
Oh.
dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one.
You're not
Ugh.
my mystery killer. But I'm sure you have plenty of crimes to your name.
Ah, there's a caution.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Just put it in your back pocket, I guess.
Max, you have to unbust the door.
What? Fixing it wasn't part of the test?
I think you know that it was.
You want me to break stuff, so I break stuff. Is it fixed? It's not. Is it fixed now? Yes. Okay.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Isn't the kettle already on? Huh? Stand here.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
What?
Moses!
Ah!
Okay. It does that sometimes.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Yeah, that's normal.
Guess I'll have to do this myself. Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Just do it yourself, Michael.
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max.
It does that
What?
sometimes. Maybe you should
Didn't
just
happen
fucking
before.
get a new kettle.
We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
I don't like the artifacts in her hair. Brief with Moses.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her.
Mm.
You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
The school isn't a mug.
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and...
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caladon. Could it be her?
I don't think so.
Safi's been gone for months. Her mom isn't even the president anymore. And she works alone. A riot isn't her style.
Riot is chaos. Safi's natural habitat.
Even so, Safi may hate the administration, but she'd never hurt the students. The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caladon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her, and I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you in the turtle. Any regrets?
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
The game is afoot. Okay, from here it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Okay, interesting. So if we don't find enough clues, then the fire's going to happen and everyone's just dying or something. Okay. The way I run.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Change of topic.
You know, given my extreme lateness, I think we should jump right into the lesson today.
No.
I know. But I think you'll want all the time we have for this. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Who looks like they know something? I don't know. I'm just calling on Janet. For some reason.
Jeanette.
I don't know her.
What do you think? Secrets.
Whoa. Deep.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe.
It's actually too awkward to just go to someone and be like, can I take your picture? Please?
Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max.
I'm a street photographer.
I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
That's a weird way to say that.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You looked intimidating. Intriguing.
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I?
Oh, okay.
But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
She kind of makes me think of Safi, I guess.
Well, did you capture my essence?
I have a feeling we should have done double
Did
exposure on
my
her.
intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. Sophie, is that you?
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
There was a weird tension between them.
Everything okay?
Solo.
That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me.
Just don't be as
Was that
awkward
really
as I am.
Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
I should have done the double exposure.
Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire.
Okay, Moses. I'm still processing everything we just talked through, but I want you to know how glad I am that you've given us a chance to change something. We'll figure this out later. Okay, you're amazing, and I'm so glad that we're friends. And also, I think I just saw Safi. Oh, wow, that's a surprising new variable. You didn't see her the last time you taught this class? No, I changed one tiny thing about how I introduced the topic, and there she was. I see. I know, I'm a butterfly with very big wings. I have to get back to class, just thought you should know.
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight...
I'm reworking a joke for tonight. What's funnier, the magician or the birthday magician? Can I get any more context? No way, I know you can't come tonight, but you're gonna see me perform someday, no spoilers. In that case, the magician sounds punchier. Besides, I assume all magicians do birthdays anyway. Thank you. Okay, keep prepping for your fancy New York trip. You don't want... What? Don't forget to pack a cigarette holder. Or a reticule, whatever that is. You know the art word so well. Journal. breathe, just breathe, don't pass out. There's too much to do. I smelled the fire before I saw it. The smoke was thick by the time I drove into the campus. I was already starting to wonder what I could do. If I used my powers, would it help or just make everything worse? Then I saw Moses and I stopped thinking at all. Moses and I have spent this year studying Rewind. It took a lot of convincing, but after seeing what happened when Safi lost control of her powers, he was certain that the more we know, the safer I'll be. Moses treats my powers like a question that can be answered, not a curse or liability. It's been a long time since I felt like that. We never tested my ability to rewind into a photo as badly as Moses wanted to study it. After hearing about everything that happened in Acadia Bay, he agreed it wasn't worth the risk, and it wasn't, up until the moment he fell through the roof. One thing was clear. After months of testing, I can theoretically use my powers, all of my powers, without breaking the world. Guess it's time to test that theory. What even happened here? I was gone for a weekend and everything went to shit. I took crosstalk off my phone. Pros, productivity boost. Cons, didn't hear about a disaster on campus. In his texts, Moses was clearly waiting until I got home to tell me something. But if a violent protest was closing in, would he really be cryptic about it? Okay, what do I know so far? I heard the cops talking about a house called Fremont. That's where the fire started and the protest. Did Loretta start a mob? I know she can be tenacious, but that would be a new level. Will Moses think I did the right thing? Thankfully, I don't have to sit and wonder. He's still alive, so I can go ask him.
And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Why is there a garden now? Okay, then I don't know, walk around, talk to people, I guess.
This
Which I
was
would never
not
do
a
in real
safe
life.
area to walk for months after the storm. Lots of falling debris. I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
Not the assignment.
That's not the assignment, Loretta.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No, I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood.
Understood. No need to be
Illuminating
mad
as
about it.
always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
Who else could use my help?